Hi, welcome to our channel where we talk about all things relating to educating children to meet life's challenges. And the strategies and advice we share are based on the book, Education for Life.
O Educación para la Vida.
My name is Usha Derman. I'm the author of Calm and Compassionate Children. And currently I am really retired, but also on the school board of Living Wisdom School.
And my name is Jaya and I am part of the Living Wisdom School here in Nevada City. I'm the co-director, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for joining us today. And we wanted to start with some questions about schooling for you to ponder. So we'll take turns reading a few questions and just think about this. My schooling helped me to learn what makes me happy and fulfilled as an individual.
My schooling taught me how to be a friend.
My schooling taught me how to calm myself when under pressure.
My schooling encouraged a balance between body, mind, and soul.
And finally, if my child has an education as good as mine, I'll be satisfied. What do you think, Jaya, about those questions?
Well, I think that I always thought my schooling was pretty good, but it did not teach me any of these things. I feel like I spent most of my adult life trying to figure most of these things out, and still a work in progress.
Well, it is education for life. We're not supposed to ever stop.
True.
But the difference in our school is that we feel all of these things are, sorry about that, I have my phone right here. We feel all of those things are covered in school, even if you don't consciously cover them. They're covered just by attitudes, reactions to what happens. So I think about when I was in 5th grade, and I had a friend, a best friend. In fact, she looked like you when you think of it. She's Italian. And Vicky Gadaro was her name. And one day we were whispering, as little girls will do during class. And she told me about a boy she liked. And I just thought it was hilarious. And I just laughed so hard that the teacher said, "What is wrong with you?" And I told her, I said, "Vicky just said she likes so-and-so," with absolutely no consciousness that this would embarrass her. I mean, was that self-centered or what? And of course, everybody started to laugh except Vicky, who was furious and would not speak to me. And I was devastated that I had done it. It was awful. And class went on, and Vicky didn't speak to me for at least a week. And the teacher never said a thing about it. And when I look back at it, I think I was a pretty sensitive girl. And I think if she had just called me after class and said, "Oh, I'm sure you didn't mean to do that, but we have to, people tell us a secret. We need to be really careful, and you could just ask her forgiveness," something like that.
Yeah.
It would have helped me so much. I mean, I grew from the experience anyway, but I would have liked a little bit more support.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's interesting. An opportunity for the teacher to highlight that for you as a learning experience. I was thinking, this reminded me when I was also in school, elementary age, all kind of through junior high too. I was a part of a trio of girls, and I know that's always a recipe for trouble. But we were good friends, but I wanted, for some reason, I needed to know that one of them we were exclusive. So I was always trying to do things or say things or create things, so one of them would tell me that we were closer than the other two. And that's horrible.
It's typical of trios of girls, though.
Yeah.
Very typical.
But I just wish somebody, said something and, explained to me that you don't need to have the exclusivity, or why do you have to spend all this energy to, that's not friendship. You're manipulating.
No. Right.
And usually somebody at somebody else's cost too, because you were bonding over something by excluding,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not a good thing.
Right. Well, a lot of schools have classes on character development and so on, and it's not that that's not good,
Mhm.
But we learn our best lessons just by experience, but what comes up in life.
Yeah.
And I think I have a quote here. Yeah, so dealing with what arises is even more important, I think, than structuring classes on these topics, although we can do that too. I know always when I was teaching fifth grade, I always had a unit on friendship leading up to Valentine's Day. And then you have everybody in the class sends everybody a Valentine because they're friendship messages, not love, not
Right.
romantic messages. And that would be fun. So you want to read this quote from Education for Life to end it?
It says, obviously, then teachers need to be aware of and quickly responsive to situations as they actually arise in the lives of their students. The test of a teacher's wisdom will lie in his ability to recognize a problem and to respond to it sensitively and appropriately. Did I read that right?
Yes, but you know
That's-
what? I spelled that wrong. It should be will lie, and it says
Will
light.
lie. The test of a teacher's wisdom will lie in his ability to recognize a problem and to respond to it sensitively and appropriately.
Well, thank you for joining us today. I hope you got some bit of wisdom from this. And goodbye. And remember to stay awake and ready for life's lessons.
Bye.